So I'm going to show you a really wonderful dessert to finish your Christmas dinner. We're going to do some really nice poached pears, some frosted hazelnuts and some Christmas pudding ice cream. So to start with, I'm going to show you how to make the poached pears. So we've got some brilliant conference pears here which I've just peeled. Using a peeler, be really careful, remove the skins, take a small slice from the bottom and then they're ready to be poached with some red wine. So I've got one pan, a couple of pears to go in the pan like so, and then we're going to add in a whole bottle of red wine. And then we're going to add the spices to it once the red wine comes to the boil. So now we've got the poached pears started, we're going to add some sugar, some orange and lemon juice and some zest. We're going to add it into the pan with the red wine to sweeten. We're going to add the juice of the lemon and the orange to go in just to make it nice and tart. And we've also got the zest from the lemon and the orange as well. And then we've got some spices. So we're going to add in 1 cinnamon stick, we're going to add in 1 vanilla pod, 1 star anise and 4 cloves. So I'm going to break the star anise up as it goes in. It's going to give it a really nice aniseedy sort of licorice flavour. 4 cloves to go in there as well. And then I'm just going to cut the vanilla in half to release all the lovely flavours from the middle of the vanilla pods. So we've brought all the ingredients to the boil. All the aromatics are going to infuse into the pears, and then once they've cooked for 10 minutes we're going to leave them to infuse overnight, ready to serve for your Christmas dinner. I'm going to show you a really nice little ice cream idea to go with the poached pears. We're going to take some really nice vanilla ice cream, 1 little Christmas pudding, and we're going to combine it together. Ice cream we're going to place into a bowl. You can either buy this ice cream or you can make it yourself. So we've got some really nice beautiful vanilla seeds in there. We've then also got some diced Christmas pudding which we're going to place into the ice cream. Nice and simple. And then we're going to give that a good old mix together. Okay, so a little bit messy. You could get your hands in there if you wanted to, and we're going to bind it together so it's really nicely incorporated. So now we've incorporated the 2 ingredients together, we're going to place it back into a container, we're going to place it back into the freezer, and then we're going to give it approximately half an hour just to firm up nicely before we start scooping it out onto our dessert. So to finish the dessert, I'm going to show you how to make these wonderful cinnamon frosted hazelnuts. Very simply, we're going to mix together equal amounts of water, sugar and hazelnuts, place them onto the cooker and stir them continuously for 10 minutes. So we're going to add into the pan some water. We've got 100 mils. We've also got 100 grams of caster sugar, and we're going to place these into a saucepan and bring them to the boil. So now in the pan we've got the water and sugar that's come to the boil, and we've made what we call a stock syrup. So we're going to add in the hazelnuts like so, and we're going to stir them continuously for between 8 to 10 minutes, which seems quite a long time, but it'll all be worth your while in the end because you're going to end up with these beautiful frosted cinnamon hazelnuts to add to our poached pear dish later on. So once you've been stirring for 8 minutes and drinking your gin and tonic, you will happily see that the sugar will start to go really frosted and this little magic trick will happen. So it's great fun at Christmas to show the kids. So once you've got to this stage, remove them from the pan. Place them onto a tray, and then we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon to them just to spice them up, make them that little sort of Christmas feeling. So now we're going to put together this beautiful dessert. We've got our poached pears, our Christmas pudding ice cream, and also our cinnamon frosted hazelnuts. So as you can see, the poached pears have been marinated in the mulled wine overnight in the fridge, and they look ready to serve. So what I've done is I've melted down a little bit of chocolate, and we're just going to be a little bit chefy to present this dessert. So I'm going to take the chocolate and just do a little paintbrush of the chocolate in the middle of the plate, like so. And this is going to help to stick the ice cream to the plate. So we're going to take the poached pears, gently place them onto one end like so. So now we've got to ball the ice cream. I've got an ice cream scoop here in a little bit of warm water, and we're just going to scoop some of this lovely Christmas pudding ice cream onto the plate. So I put it on my hand like so, it should melt the bottom of the scoop, and then it should come out of the ice cream scoop really easily as I'm showing you. We've got these beautiful frosted cinnamon hazelnuts to go with this dish as a little garnish. I've got a little bit of sprig of mint for a little bit of a finish, and then I've just reserved some of this beautiful syrup from the poached pears just to go over the top, just as a little garnish. And there we have it, the perfect Christmas dessert for a perfect Christmas dinner.